Hello everyone, welcome back to Autism Twins and Us. Today is Friday the 18th of October. I can't believe it's already nearly November. This week's been a bit of a mad one. I've been at work, I've been off today and yesterday. Beginning of the week we had George's EHCP review, which is his educational healthcare plan. That went really well. We had the teacher from his class, who's only been with him for 6 weeks, someone from the school who does the EHCPs, I don't know exactly what her job title is in there, and we had someone from the safe spaces, which we're trying to get some assistance with to possibly get George a safe space at home, and we had a woman from the, I think it's called short breaks, although he doesn't have short breaks as in going away from the house, but for his basically his carers package where he gets 3 hours a week with Heather. She was there as well to see how that was all going, because it's not just to affect George, it's also to give us some time to help with Matthew, give Matthew some time with us. So that was really good that they came. That was pretty productive. Fingers crossed we might get somewhere with the safe space, but the EHCP review is done. That's got to be submitted then to the council just regarding funding more than anything. But everything's in place at school as it should be. That's all working pretty well. The following day, that was on Tuesday, the following day on the Wednesday, Amy had Matthew's parents' evening. So, sorry, that was on the Tuesday as well. So I did the morning one, Amy did the evening one. I'll let Amy update on Matthew's parents' evening, but he's doing really well. Really good, really pleased with him. It's his last year in primary school before he will have to transition to senior school, so that's all going good. And I think we find out at the end of this month whether his place has been accepted. I don't see why it won't, because it's sort of like a feeder school into the senior school, so that should be no problem. Apart from that, it's been a bit of a week at school. George has been doing, they've added back in the hydro pool to his timetable, so he's really been enjoying that every day, going hydro nearly every day. They're not saying it to him every day because else he gets it in his mind and sometimes it's not available. Other kids have got to use it, it's broken, etc. Dogs wandering around. At the moment, Amy's went to get her hair trimmed, I think. I went and had a tattoo done yesterday, so I had more, I don't know if you can see that very well, it's a bit red and swollen. So I had Osiris done, the Egyptian god. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mismatched week really. The weather's still really poor, so getting out with the boys has been a bit difficult. I think Amy's going to go and pick up a little skeleton for George today because he came on with one yesterday with an arm missing. So that was a whole thing last night where this arm was missing and expecting us to go shop. So she's hopefully going to pick up one of them on the way home. But I'll let Amy update you with Matthew's parents' evening, see if there's anything in particular that they said that she might want to share or she might think you might want to hear about. I don't know. But he's doing well. So yeah, it's Friday. I've got to pick George up in a couple of hours' time. Well, George and Matthew. So yeah, it's all going well. So Amy's back from having a haircut, and as promised, I said she would give us an update on Matthew's parents' evening. All I said was it went pretty well.
Yeah, it did. He, before he was being taken out of the class for like extra support before certain lessons. He doesn't need that so much now. And his maths and his English and everything's really good. And he said his behaviour's really good and his attendance is 100%.
And he's team captain, isn't he? Is that what?
House captain.
House captain, because he was all stressed about them saying they had to reapply for it. He was complaining about that for 2 or 3 days. And he asked in there, did he? Or did you ask for him?
Yeah, she gave him a wink and said, you don't have to worry about it.
As long as he continues behaving like he is or something, he said. That's what he said to me.
No, he was, when the teacher had made a comment about people reapplying because of their behaviour, she was like, that doesn't apply to you.
So it's probably a bit of a threat to get them to behave a bit better, everyone, rather than... But he thought it was aimed at everyone that's already got it.
But he's doing really well.
And I said it's his last year in primary school.
Yeah.
When do we find out about his place? I did say in the clip that I think it's the end of this month.
No.
So it was October.
No, you had to... apply by the end of October, and we hear by May, I think it is.
So there can't be May. What if they say no? Then you've got a summer to find a new school. Can't be May.
Okay. Well, I asked reception, and that's what she said.
That can't be right, surely.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong, but surely that can't, because what if they said no?
I don't know.
I'll keep him at home and homeschool him then. So he'd love that.
But yeah, I was proud of him. He's doing really well.
Good.
Of course, he's well behaved in school, because any frustration or anxiety or anything, he saves up throughout the day, and then his attitude will explode when he gets home.
I did try to say to someone on the comments the other week when they said, so, and I understand why they say it. They said, "Oh, Matthew doesn't look like he's autistic. Seem like he's autistic. Are you sure he is?" and stuff like that. I said, because you don't see it on video doesn't necessarily. We're showing like a couple of minutes of a video is like a day.
Yeah.
And he masks a lot, so he'll cope in school all day, and then where he's been not having to mask, but he's been masking, then his emotions all come out when he gets home, which is what we see. But the last thing I'm going to do when he's like that is grab a camera to film him. I'm certainly not going to do that, but people don't see that on a video. They might see the odd quirk of him, especially like his noises and stuff like that he's constantly doing and stuff, but you don't really see it at home, like on a video a lot of the time with Matthew. It's not so obvious, so.
And at least George has got a new skeleton to come home to today, so that's good.
Yeah, I did say, so the skeleton lost an arm, so Amy's picked up this one it's got a hat and an outfit. Hopefully he'll be happy with that. Well, if not, that's what he's got, so. And he was asking me for swimming again this morning. Swimming, George, swimming, playground, field, phonics, lunch, home. And I was like, I'm not sure what you're doing. But,
you know, Matthew was the first one to wake up today. He woke George up.
He woke him up?
Yeah.
What, like shaking him or just being noisy?
You can tell, because obviously it was silent, and then you can hear the 3 clicks for when Matthew checks his alarm clock to see what the time is.
Yeah, right.
And then he woke George up. George came straight out, and then I said, "Morning, Matthew," and he was like that,
pretending he's asleep.
Yeah. So you've just woken George up.
What did he do to wake him? Do you know?
I just said the alarm.
Oh, and that woke George. Just clicking.
The clicks of the alarm. It's like he knows.
And now he's lost the watch again up there. We found his watch that he put next to his bed. His steps watch, Fitbit, and he's lost it up there again. So I've got no idea where that's gone again.
I give up.
But that was like £80 a couple of Christmases ago, and he was wearing it, and then he said it was annoying his wrist, so he started taking it off and only keeping it up there at bedtime to keep the time. And now that's gone missing again. We found that after about a month, and then it's gone missing again. So yeah. All right, well, we'll see what type of day they've had when they come home. Anything else to add this week? I did say about the meeting for George's EHCP. And we're hoping on the safe space people maybe to push that along, but we're going to have to wait and see. There's much else, was there?
No, I don't think so, apart from your tattoo.
Yeah, I did try to show it, but it's difficult. I did try to show it.
How's it feeling today?
Bit sore. I haven't put any cream on it yet. I will do though. I need to have a bath before I go to work, so I'll probably put it on after that. But yeah.
But no, I think that was it.
Okay, well, we'll see how they get on when they come home. George, we didn't mention that George has had the Learner of the Week sort of a certificate the last 2 weeks in a row, which really annoyed Matthew.
I wonder if he'll get it today.
I don't think he'll get it 3 weeks in a row, to be
Friday
honest.
celebration!
Yeah, that's what he calls it for assembly. I don't know if they give it to him because they know it's a way of getting him in there.
Maybe.
But they did say in his EHCP that he's been a lot more settled since we changed his transition in and out.
There you go.
So thankfully they listened and sorted that out.
And it's just started raining.
Oh, that's great. Just time for me to go and get them soon. All right, we'll catch up when they come home. So just to add on to that the other day, I'm sat in Farm Foods car park. I've got to go to the dentist and pick up some antibiotics so I can get this bloody tooth took out. I've got to go back. I went 2 weeks ago to get the tooth out, and that day they said we'll leave it because it wasn't hurting. get fillings done and come back and get the teeth done. And what a surprise, 2 weeks later, it's bloody hurting again. So I contacted them this morning. They've told me to come and pick up another prescription of antibiotics to get rid of the pain. And then I'm gonna have to go in about a week's time to get one took out. I've got 2 to come out. So I've parked up Farm Foods because it's right near the dentist, and I've got to go in, pick up the prescription, probably pay a deposit for that. And then I'm gonna get George's burgers, and I'm gonna head home. I've had like an hour and a half skip after night shift last night, so fun times. So yeah, I just wanted to add on to the little bit of video we did the other day. I didn't finish, I didn't have a chance to edit it, so hopefully you enjoyed the little catch up. And we'll see how Amy's getting on with the first week of Matthew's half time. George has only got a week, Matthew's got 2 weeks. So we'll see what she says when we get back. Farm Food's done. Some idiots parked literally right next to me. There's a whole car park that's empty. Oh my days. Anyway, I'm going home. Take these antibiotics. So I said in the car, I'll let Amy tell you how half term's going, because we've got this boy home.
So?
And what have you been doing? Pretty much since you've been off? Tell the truth.
Oh my god.
Tell the truth.
Why do you guys need to know? It's my life.
Yeah, but what have you been doing? Just tell the truth what you have been doing. What
It's
we've
my
been.
life. I can't give away my own life to other people that I don't know.
But what we've been asking you to not complain about
Oh my god.
playing this game.
So what?
And what's he been doing?
It's my own life.
No, I know, but we're sick of hearing you moan. Are we sick of hearing him moan? What did you do with him on Monday?
We went to Asda in the morning, and then we took the dog out, and then I took him to Pizza Hut.
So you took a treat to Pizza Hut? Is that true, Math? Was it delicious?
I could have exploded.
Well, because you ate so much.
Yeah.
So could you
I
just
ate
do us a favour and try...
5 slices and a big ice cream factory.
And a drink.
Yep, some Pepsi.
And what did we... At least just be honest, what did we say if you're going to be playing your game? Not complain and moan all the time. And have you been complaining and moaning? Tell the truth. You have been, right. So you know that it's not acceptable to be just moaning and that all the time, right? Is that fair? Because if it was George, you'd say something, wouldn't you? I think that's fair. We let you go on it within reason, right? So no more moaning the rest of this week. Is that fair? Is that a fair deal? Well, he smirks.
That's funny.
And look,
Maybe the rest
anyone who thinks she's having an hard life, look, the state of this dog. Look.
Oh.
Can I have some Pringles?
Yes, they're in the...
What's missing room?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't leave them out
Make sure you put them away, Matthew.
or finish them. How many have you got? How many have you got?
He's only got one tube.
No, how many left? Look.
He hasn't opened them yet.
Yeah, he's been in there eating them.
The whole tub.
He's been in there eating them.
Yeah, because you told me to. Yeah.
Go on then, go and have some.
He told me to.
Just get them out the way before George comes home.
I swear, being part of a parent is just being robbed blind and being moaned at every second of your life.
Well, I just said in the car, I've been robbed blind. Turn up at the dentist, pay another £15 for antibiotics, which normally from a doctor's cost £9 or whatever it is, and then £100 deposit to pay £170 to get one tooth out, and I've got to get 2 out, which is great. And I've already paid about £300 for fill-ins and all that. But yeah, apart from the complaining about the computer game, he's been all right, sort of.
He needs a haircut.
All right, I'm just gonna have to have that. Look at that. Look as if she's tired. This is what Winnie tries to do. When Amy does sit down ever at all, this is what she does.
Ooh.
Tucks in on her, look. And falls asleep. Like that. So yeah. We've got Matthew off this week. And George is off from Friday for a week.
Yeah.
So at least we've got a couple of days to do stuff with Matthew, what needs to be done. We did get Amy got George a new pair of waterproof trousers that he's been wearing in school, and his week so far has been alright. Yesterday, anyway. So we'll see. Anything else to add to the little messed up video that I've made?
I don't think so.
Amy's been playing Tomb Raider that was free with a PlayStation monthly thing. So she's been doing a bit of that. But apart from that, me being in pain with toothache, not a lot's happening. Just figure out a way to stop Matthew from playing him when he plays his Switch. That'll make life a lot easier. Any suggestions other than telling him to not play it at all? I have downloaded, a friend of mine downloaded Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original one, because Matthew read the book I got him and enjoyed it, so watch out with him this week when George is at school.
Oh, you know what we could do tomorrow?
Oh, you know what we could do tomorrow? What? What? Every time I start recording you yawn.
The new Home Bargains is opened.
Oh, phew.
What's good in by cleaning stuff? What?
At least it's not a
Well,
big
what's
one,
exciting about going to Home Bargains?
because it's a new one.
We'll do a dog walk instead.
Yeah, but the same stuff in there.
We'll do a dog walk instead.
No, I'll go with you. Home bargaining.
Yeah.
You won't.
Only reason he went to go Home Bargains is to see how much crap he can pick
Yeah,
up.
no.
When did I ever say that?
I had
We know what you're
I
thinking,
had like
mate.
3 or 4 things on my shopping list yesterday. £67 later.
Yeah, that's always the case. But yeah, it's been a tiring week, 2 weeks.